understand the global mosaic of what Illinois is.
I'll rebuild this Republican Party. We'll go on to win this race.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. I love our state passionately.
And I know we can turn this state around because I've done it before.
The four men vying for the Republican Party nomination for governor, trying to sway your vote in the only downstate debate before the March primary. Good evening, everyone. Taxes, state jobs, the business climate, and pensions, all big issues that matter to you, the voter.
Those hot topics and more were at the forefront of a gubernatorial debate broadcasted live earlier tonight right here on ABC News Channel 20. Here's a recap of where the four Republicans stand on the issues.
What started off with great spirits.
So, Mr. Rauner, happy birthday.
Later turned to fireworks, but not all candidates returned fire.
Bill votes on legislation before the General Assembly that impacts his family's real estate business. I'll give Mr. Rauner a pass tonight on pay-to-play.
At this Republican gubernatorial debate, several big issues were on the table, including Illinois' business climate.
We are overtaxed and we are greatly overregulated. We always have to remember that small businesses need to also have the kinds of incentives that the big guys get.
We need to work toward instill consumer and business confidence back in Illinois. Now, I would say pension reform was one of the first steps, but the next step is absolutely got to be to deliver on the tax cuts that the Democrats promised.
My contention is I want all these marquee companies to stay here in the state of Illinois, but we don't need to have special legislation drafted for just one company.
We need to reduce the regulatory burden on business primarily, but also the tax burden.
Another big issue, how to make deeper cuts or grow revenue as the state faces a nearly $3 billion shortfall.
The best way to put more money in the state treasury is through creating private sector good-paying jobs.
One of the priorities I will do is not only bring down the state level spending, I want to form a task force, a commission focused on reducing government cost and waste in the state of Illinois.
If we're going to rebuild our economy, we've got to build enthusiasm and confidence in the business side, and to do that, we've got to deliver on this tax cut.
I don't want this income tax increase to stay. What are they going to do between this next session in regards to borrowing and spending? There may to be, let's be honest, there may need to be some form of revenue on the table for a negotiation.
A source of controversy in recent weeks came up when State Treasurer Dan Rutherford was pressed on why he won't release details from a federal harassment lawsuit filed against him before the primary. He says his legal counsel advised against it. He's previously alleged Rauner is behind the debacle.
I do not have direct proof to that.
Bruce Rauner came under fire for allegedly getting his daughter on a special list for a prestigious high school.
We did not ask for any special favors, special treatment.
When it came to talking about many state jobs moving to Chicago, Rutherford, Dillard, and Brady all said they believe state government would be more efficient in the capital city and want to keep most jobs in Springfield. Rauner didn't give a specific position, saying it depends on what would save the most money while increasing efficiency. Don't forget to vote in the primary election on March 18th.